With a fast pay or easy pay refinance mortgage from Jewett City Savings Bank, you may be able to lower your rate or shorten your term, saving you money over the life of your loan. To give your current mortgage a refresh, stop by your nearest branch or visit us at jcsbank.com to apply online. We make that fast and easy too. Jewett City Savings Bank. Your life, your bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
It all the time. I love to support local business. Look to a business that also supports the community in return. If you're looking for both of these qualifications, then Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City should be your choice for auto repair. Ken Winton is local but supports local teams all year long. From oil changes to engine repair, Winton Automotive can do it all. Find them on Facebook or go to a youth sporting event and you'll probably see Winton Automotive on somebody's jersey. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletic.
My name's Rich Grabowski. I am the Democratic nominee for the position of Selectman here in Griswold for the coming election on November 7th.
And I'm Tina Falk, candidate for First Selectman for the town of Griswold, endorsed by the Democratic Town Committee. We are committed to easing stress on Griswold's children, family, and seniors by working hard to obtain development, grants, and fiscal responsibility.
We are the team that will restore unity in our community.
And most of all, don't forget to vote on November 7th.
Paid for by the Griswold Democratic Town Committee, Linda Cody, Treasurer.
Buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend ensuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
So, here's what happens.
Not a good morning or anything.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
See, when you don't fill Mike in on information that Mike really should know, it makes it worse for you.
Maybe you should go to Griswold Now more often. Then you'd be informed.
Screw them. Griswold, I'm wrong now. God. But the deal I'm talking about is we have a birthday in the house. And this is what happens when because I looked at Kathy. I said, whose birthday is it? And she looked at me like deer in the headlights. And I know it's your birthday, isn't it? And I said, you don't tell me. I said, now it's just going to make it worse for you.
No, I know.
So, I think we should bring Dana Bennett on to sing happy birthday to you. Oh, that's what I think. Because Dana's coming on, and I think we should sing happy birthday to you collectively.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, no. I told you it was going to be worse. This is what happens. This is what happens. You should have just said, hey, Mike, it's my birthday. I don't want to talk about it. No, we chose to say nothing. So guess what? That's what happens. That's what happens.
I may have to take a work phone call here in a couple of minutes.
No. Ready?
No,
Happy
please don't. I don't
birthday
celebrate
to
birthdays.
you. Happy
God.
birthday to you.
Not necessary.
Happy birthday, dear Kathy.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday to you.
The face. Oh, my God. Okay, that's good. We're good. We got it. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. Yeah, you can end it now. You've got big lungs. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very lovely.
Like, you really ought to quit smoking. You ain't got no lungs.
You really should quit smoking.
Hey, my lung feels great. Okay.
Just saying. You really should quit smoking, though.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
God. So 50?
Feel like it.
You're hunching over again.
I know. Sorry. I have horrible posture.
No,
Awful
you're
posture.
fine. But it's like, Now I got before I had the camera and not, it was normally in Kathy's done. Then she stood right up and it was like nothing but boobs. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold up here. I can't do this. So I had to adjust the camera.
Well, how do you want me to like this?
No, see that's fine because I have you from here
okay.
up.
All right, so we're good. Oh, so when I hunch over, you get like
because and then all of a sudden you went, oh.
Well, set up straight. Okay, is this good? Am I good?
Yeah, you're
fine. We're good. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll try not to hunch down too much. See, you gotta quit smoking. See that? You get all riled up and
I got you. See, you're doing it again. I gotta.
Sorry.
Hold on.
I have to I can't just stay in one position.
All right, if you're gonna stay like that, I got you from the shoulders up.
Okay. All right, we're good. Okay. We're good.
All right, in a couple of minutes, we are going to be joined by our Griswold First Selectman, Dana Bennett, as Dana has some news she wants to share with us. And so she'll be joining us virtually in just a couple of minutes. I believe I sent the link to her.
Hope so. She might need that.
No, I did. Okay.
We have a couple minutes.
I've been fighting with my father-in-law in Griswold now.
No, it's not fighting.
No, I'm not fighting.
It's just it's a discussion.
It's a discussion. It is. And it's just, we agree to disagree on a couple of things. And I just can't get over the fact that people are still complaining about the field.
Yeah. It's
over, folks.
It is. It's over. And I get it. People, there are still people out there that aren't happy with the fact that the field happened. I get it.
Yeah.
But those are the people that if they feel so strongly about decisions that were made or votes that were made, then come to these meetings. If you have a better idea, please share it. Right. I mean, these boards and commissions are always looking for more input, more ideas, solutions. Don't come with problems, come with solutions.
Right.
And unfortunately, in a lot of these, Facebook stuff, you don't get a lot of solutions. You get a lot of bitching, and that's not going to help anything. And a lot of misinformation. Somebody on there talking about, the field cost $5 million. It didn't cost $5 million. Have your facts and come with solutions. That's all.
And also watch your spelling. Yeah, because if you come off
I know, like you're high and mighty, and and it's full of grammar errors and misspellings. Yeah, it just immediately gets okay, whatever.
So I'm looking at Bob's solution is I was just reading right now. You want solutions? Let's generate more manufacturing.
Okay. How do we do that? Let's do it.
Exactly.
Come to an economic development meeting, and come with some ideas. And we'll see, let's try to put some of those in play.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. We need something to be brought in. So let's do it. Manufacturing, fine.
Let's come with some numbers. Agree.
Yep. How do we bring that in? What do we bring in? Where do we put it? How will it increase things? What type of, infrastructure would we need? What type of, employee base do we need here to support something like that? All of that. What kind of housing would we need? There's a lot that goes into that, which is fine. But, it's not just, let's bring in manufacturing and poof, it's done and it's here.
Yeah, I can sit here and have, ideas, all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's talk about the real space aliens because they're here. Okay. And if they're here, then we could charge money for people to see them, and people will come from all over the place.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Real solid plan.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's my point.
Okay. Got it.
Well
made.
You understand what I'm talking about?
I know.
We can sit here all day long and say, "Oh, we need this, we need that." Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
No, I want a Costco. Damn it.
Right. But the thing is you have to find these companies. You have to entice them to come here. You have to give them a reason to come here. So the reason to come here is they're looking for towns that are progressive,
right?
That are looking to not just increase their tax base, but their population. Why? Because that's just more rooftops, more.
Right.
Why don't we have a grocery store?
Well, because Lisbon beat us to it and put 2 of them. I mean, Lisbon has 3 grocery stores in like a 1/10 of a mile. I mean, think about it. You get the Better Value, Walmart, and Aldi, and Target.
Because because they have the traffic to support it, right? We don't have anything that creates traffic to support anything.
No, I mean, but they created that traffic too. I mean, think about before Lisbon Landing, how much traffic was there?
Right.
Not much, but they put it right on the 395 corridor, right off an exit. We had that same, we could have done that too.
Yeah. I mean, we could have
done that. And 164 could have been, you know, what Route 12 is now in that area.
Okay. So anyway, all right, we're going to go ahead and bring in, there she is. Hello, Dana, are you there? Hold on a minute. Hold on, for some reason, I don't have your... Let me get into, well, now it says I'm having connection issues. What the hell? Hold on a minute.
Are we still on?
Yeah, we're on.
Okay.
Dana, are you there? I can't hear you. It's not you. It's not you, it's me.
Do you want me to retry?
Oh, there we are.
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
There. Yeah, now we got you. Okay, good.
Okay, good. I can't see you, so if you're making funny faces, I will not see those right now. Not that I'm encouraging that.
Well, I just did it, so you can play it back.
That's great.
And you won't see the funny chicken.
Okay, no, I don't see it.
We don't need funny chickens.
All right, so you texted me this morning. But first of all, let's go. This is our first selectman, Dana Bennett, here in the town of Griswold. Dana texted me this morning and said, "Hey, you know, we got some news, and she wanted to go ahead and share it." So I said, "Yeah, let's do this." So, Dana, take it away.
Thank you for letting me come on. I'm really excited to share. This is a big week in Griswold. I know some of the people have heard the news, but we have received the $8.7 million grant from the Community Investment Fund to go forward with the water project. So that was very exciting. It happened on Tuesday morning. I actually have a meeting at 10 o'clock that I have to get to kind of discuss the logistics. We were one of 21 communities out of 170 communities and nonprofits that applied for this. And we were one of the 21 to receive this grant. And when we went into this is something that's been 20 years in the making with the water and with the infrastructure development. Although we voted to bond it in 2019, really it started about 20 years ago with Tom Giard, I believe, was the one that went out and did some things with planning and zoning to change that zoning out there on Route 164 so that we could develop it and do some commercial development out there. Then Jewett City Department of Public Utilities came in. There was a contract between them and Griswold Water Pollution Control Authority so that we could utilize the sewer and plug into the sewer for some of this development. So this is a long time running and we've been successful. When we went to bond in 2019, we only voted to approve 6.07 million as a town. That really got eaten up by the sewer, I think, because of the delays and everything. The sewer really will take almost all of that 6.07 million. About 3.25 of that is a loan from USDA, and about 1.25 of that will be a grant from USDA. But this is a $15 million project, and about 10 million of it is coming from grant funds now. So this is a huge success for Griswold, and there's a lot of people to thank for that. Of course, we have to thank our state senator, Heather Summers, our state rep, Brian Lanou. They went to bat and they advocated for Griswold and really have put Griswold on the map for us. We had engineers, which is Fuss and O'Neill. And of course, we use boundaries. We use John Felice and Dave McKay. They worked real closely with the engineers to get this water and sewer project developed. But what happened was I didn't want to put taxpayers on the hook for having to pay for this project. We didn't want to have to go out to bond again for any additional money. Even while the engineers were doing this and we used ARPA funds to do this, I kept saying we cannot go out and ask for more money from our taxpayers. We just don't have it. And we can't go forward until we have some money. So Heritage River is one of the developers that will be out there, Heritage River Development. They stepped up to the plate. We wrote a grant that went in December of last year. We did not get that grant. We worked with Heritage River and said, how do we do a different grant? They worked alongside us to get this done. They had a grant writer that had submitted all of the initial documents. So she worked with Mario Tristani, our town planner, myself, Eric, our financial director's been involved just to get all the things uploaded and off. They had some lobbyists that worked with them. So it's been a lot of work. Even down to last week, I was doing 2 or 3 meetings with people just to kind of keep advocating for this and getting it pushed through. And it's just been a huge success. So I just wanted to talk more about that, see if people have questions about it. We're just very excited. It will put Griswold on the map. I guess one more thing. In saying that it's going to put Griswold on the map, we also have another project that was started by Paul Brickey. Everybody knows Paul Brickey was a first selectman, a state rep, I believe. He is now with the Griswold Housing Authority, and so he oversees that. They have some money from McCluggage Manor, but even more than that, they will be getting federal funds to build senior housing, more than likely, down by the senior center. That is another piece of development that we have going on in Griswold that really is going to put Griswold on the map. So they will be watching how we do with this infrastructure project and everything we have going on in Griswold. I think we're finally at the point where Griswold will be able to access money that is very hard to get from Hartford. But we're now in line, and if we have success with these projects, we are in line to get more funding for things like this.
That's great news. I mean, one of the things that that people talk about, and I know I talk about ad nauseum, is the infrastructure on Route 164.
Right.
And how important that has been, and why wasn't it done 40 years ago? And Lisbon Landing could have been Griswold Landing.
Right. Absolutely.
many years ago, and it didn't happen. And basically, and Kathy, I'm thinking because of the infrastructure, there was just nothing there.
Yep.
So what is that? I mean, Dana, what is this money right here? What does this put into motion as far as development on 164?
Well, what it puts into motion is the next step will be for Heritage River to go in and put their infrastructure on their property, which is right next to River Ridge River Ridge Golf Course. On the other side of the Heritage River property, there is the Ceruzzi property, or the old Stott property. People have been looking at that. There's one project that possibly would have gone in there. I think they've looked somewhere else, but there are some people kind of hovering around looking at that property. There's property across the street off of Barber Road, and then around Petromex. There are 325 acres in that area that are prime for development. When I did the presentation, there was a presentation a few weeks ago that we did for all of the CIF board members. That was something we did on YouTube that was shared on Facebook quite a bit. In that, one of the things I pointed out to the board members that were making this decision was that we have those 325 acres. I outlined all that property on that presentation, and then I gave them a slide that showed right across the river. I circled where Lisbon Landing was and pointed out that Lisbon Landing continues to get all of the development because it's already there. The infrastructure's there, they're there, and Griswold loses out every time. And I think that was one of the big selling points for this board.
Yeah, absolutely. We have I don't know if it's really a question, more of a statement in the board or whatever. And it's from Jay, and he says, truthfully, whoops, hold on, that's the wrong one. What did Lisbon Landing do for the community? Well, nothing for Griswold, but it did a lot for Lisbon.
Mm-hmm.
It was, it blew it up.
Is that JL, Nikki?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what he's looking for is and this would be something we'd have to talk to the Lisbon
Mr.
What the
Sparkman
mill rate
about
was.
what the mill rate was prior to and what it is after and all of that, I think is what he's looking for.
Yeah,
But,
Jay and I actually had a conversation about that and questioning whether development really does change what happens for taxpayers. You know, once we get development there, will the mill rate go down for taxpayers? He's, I think, saying that it doesn't, and he might be right. I don't know where that goes, and I really haven't investigated that enough, but I think what comes with development sometimes is additional services that are needed. You need additional firefighting. You know, we have volunteer firefighters. We're going to have to look at maybe having to beef that up. You need maybe additional schools and things like that. So does that change the mill rate? I don't know right now. Don't have enough research into that, but I think it's a good point, and it's something good for us to look at when we're going through planning and zoning, when these developers are coming to planning and zoning. I think residents need to be aware, is this something we want in Griswold?
yeah, it's something to look at long term, not just right now.
Right, absolutely.
Brad says Norwich has a plethora of development, but has such a high mill rate. But Norwich also has paid firefighters. It also has a police department, a full police department, and everything as well. So that's going to affect the mill rate as well, which we do not have.
Yep. And I think the other part too, you know, comparing to Norwich, you know, you need to be sure that you have people that are in office that are being fiscally responsible, not overspending things, you know. So, I mean, there's a lot of pieces to it. It's not just, you know, businesses bring down mill rates. It's not that simple. You know, there's a lot of other factors.
You know what else is not that, you know what else is pretty not that simple is, Jay, just want to let you know, in our group, we let people in there with people that don't agree with my opinions, and that's okay. Kind of like Griswold discuss, and you booted me out of there for 3 years for no opinion, right? Yeah, okay. So, but you're welcome to come in here, sport.
We welcome other opinions. It's nice to have that. That's how you get things done. That's how you get good ideas.
Yeah. Dan, anything else you want to add to this? As far as like the infrastructure, on 164, what we can look forward to, of course, you get the people that'll say, well, what about a grocery store?
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we've had a grocery store look at things. We've had a restaurant or a couple of restaurants. We've had a hotel. This will just open it up to so many more developers. The other piece we're doing is out on Route 201 at that Hopeville exit. So we are doing the infrastructure from, I think it's about Monroe out to just to 395. So any of the developers at that point would have to pull it across, which developers do all the time. They would take that piece and pull it across and put it on the property they have.
I think people forget about the 201. Everybody dwells on 164.
Yeah.
Right. And 164 is a great place to concentrate because I think it's 2025, the Great Wolf Lodge will be down the road there. And so that will be a place that people are driving by. One of the things that I have known from speaking with the businesses is that we have so many tourists that come here on the weekends. We have tourists that come to the casinos, but then they'll come and stay at our hotel. They'll eat downtown at the diners. They'll eat at our restaurants. They will golf. They'll go to Patchogue Picker to buy things. They'll go to the flea market to buy things. So we need to really capitalize on that. That's one thing I had talked about when I ran 2 years ago was how do we capture that tourism? But this water and sewer infrastructure really took over because we need to get this done. I think it will just infuse more back into our small local businesses also because we'll have people coming through and people coming to see what we have on 164. So I see a lot happening. We don't have anything on the books yet except Heritage River, which has gone through planning and zoning. But I think it's going to start. I think it will go fast.
I have a question for the CIF grant. So is it fully approved now or just moving on to another round of reviews at this point?
What it does, and like I said, I do have a meeting at 10 that I will be going to. At the end of October, the governor has the state bond meeting, and so it will go through the state bond process. But at this point, I think that's just a rubber stamp.
Okay.
There are many things to do to get these grants going, though, as with the 1.2 million that we got for the senior center. There are so many contractual things to get through, so much paperwork to get through. I really think that this requires somebody that's in the know and on the leadership. And I would like to also announce that I will be going on the ballot as a write-in candidate to remain in the position as first select woman, because I think that we need somebody that is on top of this. I've been on top of this for 2 years. I don't know when the last time was that somebody got $8.7 million in grant funds for the town. And it's been a lot of work. I've been intensely involved with the engineers, with everybody that's been involved with this, with the representatives. And I am going to do something hard, do something that's very difficult, and go on as a writing candidate. But I've proven over the last 2 years that I can do a lot of difficult things and get them done. So I just hope people will reach out, and I will be visiting with a lot of people and trying to remain on to lead this project through.
All right, Dana, thank you very much for joining us this morning and bringing more information about this project, which is pretty exciting. And good luck as a write-in candidate. I don't know. I mean, have we had a write-in candidate in Griswold for a while? But
I don't know, but there's always a first time.
well,
I wish you. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate talking to you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, we wish you luck. Thank you very much, Dana.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that was our first selectman, Dana Bennett, and running as a write-in. I think we knew that was going to happen.
I don't think I don't think anyone's surprised by that. I think that was kind of expected.
Yeah. Let's get to some comments here. Daryl from The Healthy Computer. School Street Jewett City next to
the dog groomer
and the massage parlor.
What?
No.
Next to the dog groomer.
Daryl has this dedicated wall next. Never mind.
What?
Daryl says moving forward is hard. There's always Woodstock and Sterling if you want the small town feel. They have to lock their doors though.
Well, and here's the thing: the small town feel. I feel like Griswold's kind of unique and somewhat unique in that. I mean, look at Lisbon. So Lisbon beefed up their Route 12 area, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still go a mile away and it's still the small town feel in Lisbon. You know, I mean, it's bringing in Walmart and all of that right there in that concentrated area did not change the feel of Lisbon 3 miles out.
Yeah.
I feel like we can do the same thing here. You can still have that small town feel, but have the convenience of things near you also. You know, I mean, it's the way we're situated and the way it's been developed or so far and housing and all of that. There's a ton of land that's still, owned by private, citizens and all of that. I think you can still have that small town feel and, have commercialization at the same time.
So where did Norwich go wrong?
I don't know.
Too spread out?
I don't know. Norwich is
weird.
Yeah, it is. And I grew up there, but there are some quiet spots of Norwich, some residential quiet areas that you don't really think about in Norwich, but
which are very expensive to live in.
They can be. Yeah. Norwich is really funky. I mean, you literally go from one extreme to the other, all within one town with socioeconomics, with residential stuff, with commercialization. I mean, all of it. It's literally one extreme to the other, all within the same town.
Mm.
That's kind of a funky. It's hard to compare to Norwich. They're their own thing.
They're their own animal.
Yeah.
With a really high mill rate. Them and Colchester are dancing that dance. Like, how do we bring it down? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Colchester really, I mean, they've got some retail.
Colchester has some retail. They brought in some retail, but it's not like a lot of, it's not like a bunch of big retail. It's a lot of little stuff.
No.
Convenience type stuff.
And they have a pretty big budget.
Yeah.
In Colchester. So,
yep.
And like I said, same thing in Norwich too. We don't have that. It's like, okay, it's like, now there's the argument, do we bring in a police department? Well, you really want to, I mean, are we doing okay with the resident state troopers or do
we expand that? I don't know. I mean, you'd have to look at the numbers, and obviously go to the people. What do the people want?
Right. I think no matter what you do, no matter what you want to talk about, There's always going to be the yin to the yang.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always going to be somebody that's going to have a difference of opinion.
Of course.
We're going to, and this is nothing new, but it's, going back to the whole multi-purpose field argument. That's going to go on for years.
Yeah, of course.
That's going to go on for years. And then 30 years down the road, people are going to say, okay, need some maintenance. I told you so.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
yeah.
Yeah,
it's definitely going to happen.
So no matter what you do, you can't win, and you can't win for losing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always going to be some sort of dilemma that people are going to go ahead and have issues with. I mean, just in the last 5 years, between that, the gun range, it's I like it, I don't like it, I like it, I don't like it.
Yep.
What do you do? What do you do? So,
yeah, I think I like the differing of opinions. I really do. I appreciate people with different, that you're for the field, you're against the field. I like that because that's where you can get some really good ideas and brainstorm with differing opinions. And that's where you can really get some great ideas, some good, out of the box thinking, solutions and things like that. So I don't mind that as long as it's not nasty or derogatory or, anything like that. You can have a differing of opinions and be productive with that. And that's what I like,
I look at, and I go by, and here's one of the things that I get a kick out about local social media, and especially like Griswold Now. And I don't know, I know I pick on Griswold Now.
It's just social media in general.
It is, and there are so many people that have so many things to say, which is their right.
Yep.
However, where the hell were these people, when it came time to vote for these things?
Yeah. Or coming to the meetings to discuss it prior to the voting. There's a lot that happened. The voting is the last stop. Like where are all of these people prior to at all of the board meetings, the commission meetings, the town meetings, I think a lot of these people need to understand that things are happening outside of Facebook and social media, and I understand people are busy. They have jobs. Maybe they work second shift and they can't make the meetings. I get it. You can watch them after the fact. A lot of them are streamed now. You can write, send emails to the town hall, to the boards, to the commissions. There's other ways of being involved and getting your ideas out there and your thoughts and your opinions outside of Facebook.
Yeah. So I'm looking at, and I just highlighted one. If you take a look at what's up on the screen right now. And I don't understand this comment right here. Maybe somebody can help me out here. It's from Hannah inside of Griswold Now, and talk about the field was a very selfish way of supporting the town as a whole.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either. I don't know what was
way
selfish.
Of supporting the town.
If it would have been selfish, maybe if it didn't go to a vote and the town just said, "Yep, let's do it. The hell with your tax base.
Yeah,
we don't care. We're going to do it."
I don't know what that means. If it was a selfish way to support the town.
Yeah, I don't understand that comment whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. But that's fine.
Trying to see
that's how she feels. That's okay.
Oh, come on.
If that's how she feels, I don't understand it. But if that's how she feels, okay.
Yeah.
You're not going to convince, somebody who feels a certain way. Very rarely are you going to convince them otherwise by arguing with them. You're not going to change their mind.
No.
So there's no point in arguing. You can put your facts out there, but that's it. That's all you can do.
Daryl goes on to saying, I thought we moved on from the field to complain about the paving job on 395 and safe places to ride your horses.
Yes, riding the horses. Yeah, I saw that. Was that at Griswold now though, the horse thing? Or I thought that was like Plainfield or Lisbon page. Was that a Griswold thing? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there was something. There was a big thing about riding your horses and there were all these rules to drivers when you encounter horses like on the road. Like if you have your dog in the back seat, you roll up the window so it doesn't bark when it's driving by and scare the horse and like all this. It was things I never would even think of. But my first thought when I was reading that was, how often are people encountering horses on the road these days? But
ride a horse, save a cowboy.
Yeah. But yeah, I saw that. Interesting. I didn't know we had that many horses around on the roads.
Just a bunch.
I know there's horses around, but I don't see them being ridden on the roads very often.
No. Victoria said that was the Lisbon page.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't think that was Griswold. Okay, it was Lisbon. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was interesting. I was like, oh. I honestly never would have thought to roll up my windows if my dog was in the back, so it didn't bark at the horses when we drove by. But you know what? I mean, people want that small town feel. There it is. I mean, that's your small town feel. You know, people are going to be riding horses on the road still. That's, and that's okay that we can have both.
I think you do have to give something up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want
things have to change.
growth.
You have to adjust. Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna have to sacrifice some of that small town feel.
Yeah.
For other things.
Yeah.
And
you have to be a little flexible.
Right. And we'll talk about more people bitching in a minute right here on SNSN.
Yes.
Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto super center.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Do you use your debit card for everyday purchases? If so, find out how you can earn rewards for that activity with Kasasa Cashback Checking from Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Why settle for a boring checking account when you can Kasasa? Check out our Kasasa Cashback Checking and find out how easy it is to earn rewards. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank, member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
It's safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
All right, we're back. Thank you very much for staying with us here this morning, right here on SNSN. And, geez, oh, man, we certainly hope that you support all of the people that support us, because it wasn't Griswold Now that brought you Dana Bennett this morning, was it?
No, it was not.
No. And she's expensive. I had to pay $30,000 to have her on here this morning.
Really?
So thank you very much to Dr. Katzoff for supporting that. And Grizzle Pride and Winton Automotive, Jewett City Savings Bank, and
Burns Agency.
The Burns Agency, and the Griswold Democratic Town Committee. Also, it is what it is, Kathy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Strain Family Motors, all of these fine organizations that go ahead and support us here.
We appreciate it. That's how I get my big fat paycheck. Big fat zeros.
Problem is I have the zeros in front of the 0.01. Oh, wait a minute. That's in reverse.
Oh, God. That damn chicken. Listen. No more chicken trucker chickens. He's not allowed to send any more of those. Nothing. Pencils, fine. No more squawking chickens. Oh my God. All right, put it down. I thought we were going to talk about people bitching. That's fun. Oh my God. You've lost it. What happened over break? It was like what, a 30-second break, and you like literally just lost your mind. Okay, enough with the damn chicken. Nobody cares about the damn chicken. Put it down. Oh my God. Seriously? I'm going to hide that thing. And you're going to have to go look for it. We're going to play scavenger hunt with the chicken. Okay? That's what we're going to do. You might have to go to Willimantic and dig through some garbage, but you may find it there. Just saying.
Jennifer wants to know, do you have to punch in for that paycheck, Kathy?
I punch in, I punch out. For my hour-long lunch, I have to punch in and out. All my breaks, all of it.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. People bitching. There you go.
That was a good question.
Let's see. Victoria says, stop with the chicken. My dogs think I have the toy.
Yeah, enough.
So Sabrina says, I feel like the chicken has become a mascot.
No, please don't. No.
He was named.
No.
He was named.
I know. Shoken.
He's Dutch.
Shoken the chicken.
Shoken. I like a Shoken. And Victoria says, well, Mike just likes playing with this chicken.
Not even going there.
Okay.
All right. Can we get on to something other than the damn chicken? Oh my God. Enough.
What? Why don't we just call him Jeff Poultry?
No. I like Shoken.
Shoken chicken. Such a naughty person.
I'm not. I didn't come up with that.
Who did?
Somebody on the show the other day came up with that. Laura?
Right.
Was it Laura?
I think it was Laura.
I think it was Laura.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's not choking chicken. It's Shoken.
Whatever. All right. What are we talking about?
It's like the Swedish chef.
Okay. That's great. What are we doing about what are we talking about?
Huh?
What are we talking about?
People
bitching. What else are they bitching about? What else are they bitching? What happened to you?
The French vanilla coffee kind of kicked
Rein it in. Come on. Focus. What are we talking about? What else are we bitching about?
Did you know focus backwards? You spell that, and that's exactly what we're doing on this show today.
Focus. Suck off. Suck off.
It's pretty much the.
All right, enough with the choking the chicken. Suck off. This is going down the wrong.
No, I was
path.
not trying to connect the dots there. I was not.
There's a theme here, and we need
to
We need to move. We need to change the theme.
Stop.
All right, what else are we talking about?
Choking came in his box.
Oh my God. Don't you have cups or something to show people? There's got to be something else you can talk about.
Oh, speaking of which, there is, and I don't know if anybody realizes this, but
that actually got you. Okay, that brought you.
Jewett City has its own Tumblr. Look at that.
I know. Very cool.
What?
Very cool. I was working at the Borough building yesterday. I shouldn't say working.
Oh, no. It's the Jewett City Municipal Center.
Yes. Our signage is on the building.
Yeah.
All of it's up.
I watched it.
It's so cool.
I watched John Hansen from Camaro Signs put that up.
Yeah.
And it's like he didn't put the JE up there. And I went, Wet City?
What city?
I went, John,
you're missing a couple letters. No,
he goes, I forgot the J and the E.
It looks so good. But what I was going to say was I was down there working from the Jewett City Municipal Center because we had a lot of work going on there yesterday. So I was sitting there doing my regular job, just working from down there. And I had my Griswold tumbler with me with my coffee and, on my desk.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just sitting there, had my ready to go. It's great. I love it.
Well, hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll be back.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Entertain the people.
Entertain the peoples. I don't know if I'm not entertaining, but well, at least we got him off the damn chicken and whatever else he was talking about. Well, I don't know. What am I supposed to say to people? There's no one to talk to. This is very strange, people, just so you know. Very strange. And you have no one sitting across from you and you're talking to yourself. Yeah, cool. You think he would be like, prepared, have this stuff here already? Yeah. That's not what Mike does.
I walked out and you said choking. I heard you.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I'm like talking to myself. This isn't fun. I was like, maybe you should have been prepared and had one of those in here already so you didn't have to leave. I didn't have to carry the show.
You said
I didn't have to carry the show all by myself.
The show. You can do it. You can do it.
No, it's very strange.
Do it. I said there. I'm here. I'm Big Bad Hank. I'm everywhere.
I need to just take one of my Adderalls and chuck it into your mouth.
Yeah. Daryl says he's going to get more chickens.
We don't need any more chickens. We don't need any more chickens.
The chicken tumbler.
Oh my God. The chicken tumbler. You did not make a chicken tumbler.
Did not make
a
chicken tumbler. But I will tell you this. And because people think that we just everything's just pictures around here that I post.
No. Pictures?
Yes, there's actually the Jewett City tumbler.
Yep. That one looks bigger than mine. It looks like it's got more girth. I couldn't help myself. It's the only way I could think. Mine is skinnier than that. The Griswold one. Are they all the same size? I'm being serious. I really want to know. That one looks like it's a different size than mine. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's a legit question. Maybe it's just the way the pictures and things are on it makes it look.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Seriously, mine's really skinny.
I'm talking
Is that the same?
about a cup.
Is it the same size?
There's nothing about girth here, Kathy. And
I'm telling you, that looks like it's got a bigger circumference.
It doesn't take batteries.
No, really. Is it the same size as all the other ones?
It's the exact same
really?
size.
Okay. It looks bigger. I feel like mine's thinner, like more narrow, less circumference. I'm telling you, this is bigger than the one I have.
Should I put up a picture of Rich right now? Look at this. Sorry, Rich.
No, I'm serious. I need to compare this to
really
mine.
gone down the wrong rabbit hole this morning. You're the one that said girth. I did not even say that.
I didn't know how else to describe
it. You don't
it.
say girth except for one thing, and it ain't tumblers.
But I didn't know how else to describe it. I'm telling you, this is bigger than mine, than the Griswold one I have.
I've heard.
Where's your... Oh, my God. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you. This is...
See?
They're a little different.
Come here. They're not. They're the exact same thing.
I feel like this one's thinner, skinnier.
It's not. They're the same.
Okay, I don't know. This one feels different. It has a different feel to it. Just saying.
Wow. Well, they're all a little different, Kathy. I mean, what do you want,
It's not the size, it's how it's used, right?
Yeah, there you go. And this is made of metal. This could hurt you. You put...
I'm not even...
batteries? Right. Kids are in school, right? All right.
Are you kidding me? They see worse on TikTok.
Oh, I know. That is
okay.
very true.
So...
But yeah, Jewett City does have a tumbler. See, look at that.
It's very cool.
It is not endorsed by the Democratic Town Committee or the Republican Town Committee.
Pretty cool, though.
I think it is.
It's
got the little history of Jewett City. It's got the Slater Library on it.
And it's got on the bottom says America's only Jewett City.
Yeah.
Because this is the only Jewett city. There's a Jewett, but there's no other Jewett City.
Texas. Mm-hmm. And then there's Fanning Park, and then the Jewett City Vampires. And here, if you look really close.
Yeah, I didn't notice it at first, but I like
it's a map.
Yeah, when you pointed out the green background.
The green background is a map.
It's really cool.
Of the 1 square mile. So.
A lot happens in this 1 square mile.
Yeah, it really does. I don't think people know how much happens here. But there you go. It's shokin approved.
Oh my God. Freaking chicken.
But if you want one of these, which you probably don't.
We should hang the chicken, like put them in the window or something. Put them next to your sign out front on the street.
Well, Scott Fryer has one in his rucksack.
Yeah, he does. He does. I feel like you need to it needs to go somewhere, like not in here. That's all. Oh, and the straws from the cups double as a back scratcher.
Yeah, they do.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. They really, really does. Perfect. And no, nobody will be getting the straw.
I was like, who's the lucky one that gets that one?
My God. Well, Kathy, we've gone to hell on a handbasket this morning.
Are we done already?
Yeah. It's so. What did we learn today? Let's review.
We CIF grant's been approved and just needs now a rubber stamp from the governor.
Yep.
From what Dana said, so that's good. And what else we've learned? Nothing. That was pretty much the gist.
Yeah.
Of what we've learned.
Yeah. We kind of knew that. I don't know if I think maybe we just got verification.
Yeah, like official word today from town hall
that Dana was going to go ahead and run.
As
a write-in candidate.
Yep.
So.
Yep. She'll be running as a write-in candidate in the elections in November. She announced that earlier
Daryl
when she
says
was on.
I learned a lot.
Did he?
Yeah.
What'd you learn, Daryl? Curious.
Well, Jen said learned how about the WOTD word of the day?
Girth.
Yeah. That's funny. That's okay. Not one guy.
I just picture all the guys on there, that Homer Simpson, gif where he kind of ducks back into the bushes.
Jennifer says needs approval from the state bond commission, no governor approval.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there was some other approval needed, but it sounds like it's just a formality. I mean, I guess there's always a chance that they don't approve it, but what?
Daryl says, he goes, I learned what Kathy cares about in a tumbler.
Yeah, my coffee. That's what I care about. I care about my coffee in my tumbler.
My God. Really.
Uh-huh.
This is what happens when you get the first selectman on. We go nuts.
It happens.
Yeah. Speaking of nuts, tomorrow we're going to have Brianna again from.
She was good.
Yeah,
she's very
funny.
good. I like her.
So Paul and Brianna will be on tomorrow. So Brianna from Charlene Steiner. And she was here last week, and
yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Yeah, she'll be here tomorrow. She'll be replacing yo ass. So
that's fine.
No,
she's all right. I like her. Yeah. She's good. She's good. She's very entertaining.
She likes tumblers. So
and sausage.
Okay, I'm going to go now. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow with Paul.